Welcome back to another video, guys. If you are new here, the point of this challenge is very simple. For the month of December, I set 7 goals for myself in order to become more disciplined and a more consistent person. That's my goal. That's the intention ultimately. Now, these 7 goals is to firstly post weekly every Sunday, the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. The next goal is to complete a 5K run. The next goal is to do 1 push-up while holding a handstand. Then I have land 3 backflips without aid, land 3 front flips without aid, 30 minutes of mind mapping, 30 minutes of type.org. Now, these goals seem not too difficult, apart from the front flip and back flip. They don't seem too difficult if you're a disciplined person. Now, not me. Currently, the time is 6:53 p.m. Sunday night, December 14th, and I decided to procrastinate and not edit this video up until now. You know, the fact that I felt like I had enough time just caused me to procrastinate even more. And so we end up here. Now, I'm not going to bash this video because we did that with the last one, and we still got to post today, no matter what. Granted, we didn't even do 30 minutes of mind mapping every day this week. We didn't even do 30 minutes of type.org this week, any day this week, actually. I don't even think we touched type.org since this challenge started. Now, how embarrassing is that? Let's not even continue talking bad about ourselves because we're just going to do better next week, as we said last video. And so what did we actually do this week? Now, one thing I did say last week that I'm going to stop doing was smoking. And so I absolutely did not touch any type of product that had to do with nicotine, that had to do with Mary Jane, that had to do with any other substances. It's 12:07 a.m. It's December 8th. In order for me to get more energy, in order for me to have that anxiety, that drive to run longer, to build my focus up, to build my consistency. Yeah, I gotta throw this away. I also gotta throw this away. And I gotta say right now, for the rest of this challenge, no more use of weed or vaping. So your boy is clean. A week clean, I guess. That's something. Did we practice the handstands? We did.
I still can't do that yet.
Okay, many. Wow.
Did we do 1.5 miles? We did. Did the 5K get canceled today? It did. It's not my fault that I didn't run 5K today. Okay. We're halfway there. So we can move that list up to 50%. Now somehow this video is going to be worse than last week's video. I don't even want to post them. But we have to find a solution to this procrastination, let alone this lack of discipline. It is more than procrastination at this point. It is blatantly failing to achieve these goals at a consistent rate. It is... I can't think of the word, and I'm losing myself. I'm getting nervous. The handstand, man, this thing's hard. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not making excuses, but I feel like I'm not eating enough. I don't feel like I'm literally losing weight. I'm not losing a crazy amount of weight, but my weight isn't going up. I don't know if I'm getting any muscle growth out of all the working out that I'm doing. I do have to say though, I have been consistent with the gym. I have been consistent with Taekwondo. I have been consistent with stretching. But does that have to do with anything? Not really. It's just conditioning for running the 5K. And it's just conditioning to do 1 push-up while holding a handstand. Maybe the stretches will help with the back flip. Maybe the stretches will help with the front flip. But it's not enough. It's not the goals. It's progress, I guess. It's just not enough. Now, we have even bigger issues. Issues that need to be shared. Financial issues. Really? Financial issues. Beef. What's beef? Beef is when you... No. So what's the point of this video? Like, I don't even want to drop this. I don't have much more to say. I did try taking notes throughout the week. What happened? I don't know. I wish there was a button that was there to not notify people when I post in order to hide the fact that I'm kind of failing right now. I need to literally edit this thing every day. And so I'm going to add that as a goal. At least 30 minutes of editing every day. We have to at least do that. Once we start to break it down, then maybe we can actually get results. And so that's kind of what I'm going to end this video with. I apologize, guys. Anybody that's cheering me on, anybody that actually wants to see me succeed apart from myself, because there is a lot of distractions. I'm not going to front. I'm not gonna act like I can't, what's the word, overcome them. And I'm not going to use them as an excuse. Even though it really feels like I am, it feels like I'm allowing my... No, we kind of just here and begging for mercy of who? Not that it really even matters that anybody forgives me or cares, because ultimately me failing is only going to hurt myself. And therefore what I need to do is find a way to actually get this done. And so therefore I need to break down these goals a little more real quick. And that's what I'm going to just do real quick. I just break down these goals more. And so like 30 minutes at least. And the reason I'm going to put 30 minutes is because once I start editing for 30 minutes a day at least, the editing alone gives you the motivation to continue with the other challenges. Once you realize and see the progress visually in front of you, then it's easier to maneuver into and pivot into other tasks that need to be done. And so if I can get myself to sit down and actually start working for 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, it'll start that excitement needed to continue for a longer duration, and clear all the BS in my mind. So challenge is not over. We're only halfway through. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck. My gosh.